And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is your boy FlyIsland guy. Today I'm actually on my new mobile setup, and I'm gonna probably do a quick video on that at some point for anybody who's interested in mobile or gaming on a laptop. I said let me spend the money on something powerful because I needed a laptop to kind of pursue my hobbies while I'm on the road. And yeah, this laptop is up to task. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to head out. We are in Tobermory today, Tobermory, Ontario. And apparently I heard that Tobermory Beach is super popular. I did talk about it a bit, but this is from a native Ontarian, I don't know how to say that. Alright, before we get started though, let's take a quick look at the weather. Alright. And so we are here right now in Tobermory. Let's get rain and thunder. As you can see, there's absolutely no clouds in the area. I'm actually in Ontario right now, down in Kitchener, and there is absolutely not a cloud in the sky right now. We're going to be heading up here to Sault-Ste-Marie. I believe that's where we're going. Let me just double check. Oh, no, sorry. We're going to, I think this is our alternate. We're going to be going to Chapleau, Ontario. Airport is CYLD. Let's see exactly what it is. Boom. Okay, so that's going to be north. And it looks like we do have some weather in the area. So let's just take a quick look at the report. The report is saying winds out of 200 at 10 knots, varying 170 to 250. Visibility is 15 miles. Clouds scattered 2,800 feet, broken 3,000 feet. And that's about it. It looks like the weather has been kind of in and out. Not too bad as far as cloud cover is concerned. As you can see, precipitation, but it is in the area, so that's why we are seeing MVFR conditions. All right, cool. So let's get out of here. We're gonna be departing runway. Yeah. We're gonna be departing runway 30 here in Tobermory. So I'm gonna remember how to get out of here because I don't remember. And let's go, folks. This is gonna be a different experience for me. This laptop is it's a 1440p laptop. I gotta add a little more power because this is a hill. What I'm kind of hoping is that the visuals look a lot better on here. If they do, I might just make this my my default machine until I upgrade my desktop. The specs wise, this machine is actually better than my desktop, so we'll see how that goes. Have to taxi all the way down to the end. If you remember, had a beautiful approach and landing here in Tobermory. And what I want to do while we're taxiing, I'm gonna get our flaps down and gonna just adjust the trim. There we go. All right. So here we go, folks. So let's get our strobe lights on. Landing lights can come on as well. We'll get our cabin, oh, I forget what you call this. Gonna get this on too. Yep, and I think that is it. All right, set our transponder. Let's turn that on. Not on Vatsim today, just gonna be a regular flight. But let's see how it goes, folks. All right, and let's set takeoff power. All right. Set a little right trim. All right. Plane's already trying to take off. Let's pull back.
Airborne time logged.
What a beautiful sight. Man, sim looks absolutely amazing on this computer. Probably because we're in 1440p instead of 1080. Alright, gonna go ahead and get our flaps up, and we're just gonna make that right turn onto our flight plan. Beautiful. All right, what I'll do is I'll do yaw damper and autopilot, hit flight level change as well, and let's get nav mode in. Boom. Flaps all the way up, and now we can kind of just sit back and enjoy the flight. There's some side view action, looking good.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink,
I know what's going on.
don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
We're fine. Got to actually set our cruising altitude. And my apologies, that's because said I'm kind of new to this. Well, I've just been trying to get this sim all set up. First time in this plane, or first time using the sim on this computer. So I'm still trying to get the hang of things. We're actually going to be cruising at 14,000, which is pretty high for this aircraft, but as I said, I ain't stressing. Okay. Actually, we could do a 130 knot climb out. Boom. Set. And away we go, folks. Alright, now the nose is starting to raise for climb. Good. Might have to dial back our speed, which is fine. Alright, and now we'll my fuel condition wasn't even the high idle. That's probably why it took so long to take off. Alright, now we're in a better position. Now we're climbing properly. Still beautiful views of Tobermory, kind of what's left of it on the way out. Absolutely amazing. I'm loving this, man. The frame rates are buttery smooth. Well, a lot smoother than what I'm used to. Take a quick outside view. All right. And I need to adjust my rudder trim. So I'm got a little gangster lean right now. Much better. Alright, so luckily we have a bit of a tailwind on the way, so should mean we'll get to our destination a little faster. But let's have a chat about our destination as well. We are heading to Chapleau, Ontario, Canada. I gotta find out how to hide my toolbar. It keeps popping up. I think there might be an OBS setting. All right. I know there's a way to get rid of it. I did it before. I think you may have to make this the main, or don't make this not the main window, I think. Okay. Alright, so discussing Chapleau. So Chapleau is a township in Sudbury District, Ontario. It's home to one of the world's largest wildlife preserves. Chapleau has a population of 1,942 people according to the 2016 Canadian census. So the major industries within the town are the logging mill, Rayonier Advanced Materials, and the Canadian Pacific Railway rail yards. So Chapleau is located in central northeast Ontario in the heart of the Canadian Shield. Chapleau is geographically isolated, and the nearest cities are Sault Ste. Marie, Timmins, and Sudbury, but all are more than a 2-hour drive away. The Highway 129 links the town with Highway 101 running east to Timmins and west to Wawa. And Highway 129 also runs south, connecting to the Trans-Canada Highway, Highway 17, and at Thessalon, which is 227 kilometers from Chapleau. So Via Rail's Sudbury White River train also connects Chapleau Station with the White River Sudbury and a number of remote communities. 3 First Nations reserves are located near the township: Chapleau Cree First Nation, Brunswick House First Nation, and Chapleau Ojibwe First Nation. And one unusual feature of the community's transportation network is that because a railway yard separates the community into distinct halves, the main street in the western portion of the community loops back over itself in a manner resembling a cloverleaf interchange, and then crosses over both itself and the railway yard on a grade separation before returning to street level to link the eastern street grid. So it'd be cool to see if we could actually see that once we come into Chapleau. So the town has 2 high schools: Chapleau Elementary and Secondary School, or CESS, and École Secondaire Catholique Trillium, and 2 elementary schools: École Élémentaire Catholique Sacré-Cœur and Our Lady of Fatima. Chapleau Elementary and Secondary School belongs to the Algoma District School Board. The others belong to the French and English Catholic School Boards. The main employers in Chapleau include the Canadian Pacific Railway and Ryan Lumber. Tourism is also an important part of the economy, with several outfitters and lodges operating in the area. And in 2012, the Chapleau Economic Development Corporation was founded as an independent nonprofit organization. Resolution 28-371, passed by the Chapleau Town Council on September 24, 2012, established the existing agreement between the township and the CDC. So Gold Corps is working towards the advanced exploration phase of the Borden Gold Project, and Borden Lake Mine opened September 23, 2019, creating many jobs for the local populace. So we're going to end with one last cool fact here. That's that starting on November 9, 2005, Chapleau residents began testing a wireless mesh internet technology in a program called Project Chapleau. One sec. I think that's probably my pitot warning. Yes, pitot is off. Right there. Cool. Alright, sorry. So they began testing a wireless mesh internet technology in a program called Project Chapleau, and this Wi-Fi connection covered the entire town and was the first of its kind in Canada. The service was designed and implemented by Bell Canada Enterprises, Nortel Networks, and the township of Chapleau. An analysis of the impact of high-speed internet on the residents of the town of Chapleau was published in 2010 by Jessica Collins and Barry Wellman. In April 2007, Project Chapleau concluded without a reason being given. The Project Chapleau office was converted into a public internet access point with job search and community networking facilities. So that's a little bit about Chapleau. We're going to continue our climb, and we'll be descending not too long from now, hopefully. This flight, according to Simbrief, is 1 hour and 3 minutes. So yeah, Shouldn't take too long for us to hit our cruising altitude and then descend. Although I forgot to set it to 14,000, so we're not even climbing right now. Yeah. All right. So yeah, shouldn't take us too long for us to reach our destination. And when I come back, we will be starting our descent into Chapleau, Ontario. All right. So looking forward to having some fun, folks, and I'll chat with you then. It's your boy FlyIsland Guy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Well, to the video. Ugh, getting rusty. So, if you look at the next red, there's a patch of nasty weather that's like right over the airfield, or very near to the airfield, which is kind of what we saw on windy.com. So I don't know if you could hear it. There's some rain on the windshield, and I'm kind of excited about that because I haven't landed in rain in forever. While we're descending, let's take a look at our approach for today. So we're going to be doing the RNAV runway 28 approach. Right now our flight path is kind of taking us on a weird turn. Well, we're coming in kind of like this, and we're going to turn towards the lesser waypoint after crossing over the YLD VOR. So that's going to make life a little interesting, just getting through this rainstorm, but I think we're looking at MVFR conditions, so things should clear up kind of once we get underneath this weather. Should be good to go. But in the meantime, yeah, it's gonna be pretty nasty. Overall, this has been a pretty cool flight. I have not much complaints, to be honest. First time taking the mobile rig for a spin, and I'm absolutely loving it. I think I may make this my main machine for Flight Simulator. Just save the desktop for editing, or you know, when my money situation stabilizes, I'll probably just gut the desktop. I'll kind of upgrade the hardware, except for the video card, because I have a 3080 Ti, and yeah, I wish to have two beast machines, but right now it's just one. And as you can see, like right now we're making the turn towards that lesser waypoint, and that should take us out of this weather. We should be in a much better position kind of once we get below the clouds. Fun fact though, the elevation at this airport is almost 1,500 feet. So that's pretty high up for an airport, and that kind of brings us a set of challenges, but no big deal there. Getting some turbulence in the clouds. Of course, lots and lots of rain. I don't know, I think this is absolutely amazing. Slash scary. I don't really fly. It's gonna only fly into rainstorms too often. In fact, like, it's probably happened only a few times on the channel. I probably count on one hand. But the good thing is that Let's see if it's radio.com. Well, no. If you look here, there we go. Yeah. At next red, like it actually has this coming out of the weather. And we should get a little bit of weather. We should get a little bit of that rain on the way back in, but for the most part, we've kind of escaped the worst of it. It's pretty good. So here we are, folks. Wonderful Chapleau. And we should soon be starting that turn that will have us heading right back towards the runway. In fact, we would have passed the airport in the clouds. Let's see if we could actually see it. No, we can't. Look how heavy the rain is back over here. That is crazy. Wow. And we're basically gonna have to fly back into that in order to land. Lucky us. Alright. So here we go to the lesser waypoint. Should be hitting 3,000 when we reach here. And we should be starting our left turn. Also going to bring up the airport map while I'm waiting. Yeah, so once we land on runway 28, we'll have to turn when we hit runway 23, and that takes us to the apron. Beautiful. So I think there's 1440p. That 1440p resolution, I really like those wonders for the graphics. It definitely looks a lot sharper. Alright, so let's see what next red is saying. Yeah, there's still some weather like right over the airport. VNAV is holding us at 3,000 feet. And I believe we should be descending to 2,800 once we start our turn back towards the airport. Alright, turn should be coming up any second now. There you go. Alright, now I'm pretty sure in real life we would not fly into this. I'm pretty sure that means problems, but we're gonna keep pushing though. Alright, VNAV should be bringing us down now to 2800. There we go. What I will do is go into approach mode. Let's just VS down to 2800. Airport is in sight. Gonna probably catch a little bit of the rain as we come in, but I don't think it should be as bad as what we were experiencing before. Alright folks, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna prepare for landing. Let's see. Gonna bring our flaps down. Maximum RPM. Just had a little bit of a freeze up just now, but that's fine. Yep. Rain back on the windshield. Pretty strong headwind we got going on right now, about 16 knots. Woo. Things are looking rough. Let's see what it looks like outside. Alright, we're on the glide path. Visuals are clear enough to head in manually, so low damper and autopilot are off.
Wind 220 and 9 knots.
Says we're a little low. Approach looks freaking amazing. Gonna keep the nose up a little bit, just until we get one white and one red again. Still two reds, things are pretty low right now. Getting a pretty stiff crosswind from the left. So just kind of turning the nose into the wind a little bit. There we go. One white, one red. And we're gonna try and land a little later on the runway.
Landing time logged.
That, my friend, is how you land an aircraft.
All right. It's a little rough. Gonna make this turn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chapleau, Ontario. Local time right now is about 4:44, quarter to 5. And there's the apron on the right. I think we have a marshal, got the hands up. Still got my landing lights on, but I'll just switch those off once we stop. Oop, there we go. Now we're turning left. There we go. The props, strobes, and landing lights can come off. Should have been off. Beacon can come off. And
Engine off time logged.
engine off, folks.
The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Job is finished. Got our credits. That is absolutely lovely. All right. Door can come up. And that is it, folks. Bit of a stormy approach into Chapleau, but we made it here in one piece. And we are going to continue on with the Canadian tour in the very near future, folks. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the videos if you see fit. Keep coming back to the channel. I want to see those comments, man. I really want to see those comments, all right? Outside of that, this is your boy FlyIsland Guy saying stay safe, but most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.